Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jackson Fulcher, and today I wanted to address something really serious. And it concerns an actor who's very popular. He's one of the highest paid actors in all of Hollywood. Very popular dude. Started out with wrestling. His name is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now, Dwayne Johnson is a very busy man. He always posts about how hard he works, how hard he struggles, how hard he is at getting that money, right? But I've really recently noticed that there's a lot of Dwayne Johnson movies out there. So much so that you'd think his career would start to slow down, or he'd be like, okay, you know what, guys? I need at least a year off so I can be with the fam. I need to relax. Still work out, obviously, so I can maintain this body, but relax pretty much. But he's not. Not only does he have 4 films with scheduled release dates in the near future, but so much more after that. And all of this leads me to believe that Dwayne Johnson has a very serious condition that we in the biz, the psychology biz, like to call workaholicism. You can all trust me because I graduated high school. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you all don't mind, I would like to deep dive into why I think Dwayne Johnson is a workaholic by looking at his upcoming films and the films that are still in development or have just only announced their production statuses. So let's go over right now his first film that's coming out this August, Fast and the Furious Hobbs and Shaw. That's a spin-off of another franchise he's been involved with and could potentially be spun off into more movies with Hobbs and Shaw, if it does well, if that's their plan. So Dwayne Johnson picking a film that could lead to another franchise, meaning he'll get more busy, right? And then you have Jumanji: The Next Level coming out this Christmas, right? That's already the second film in what I assume will be a trilogy of Dwayne Johnson Jumanji movies. So after this movie comes out, if it's successful, and it will be, they will probably go on to make a Jumanji 3, so he's already got that in the pipeline. He's good. Next year, July, Jungle Cruise, a Disney action-adventure film based off a theme park ride. You know what else is a Disney action-adventure film based off a theme park ride? Pirates of the Caribbean. How many movies did they make? 5. Yeah, 5. So does this mean Dwayne Johnson signed on to this film because he thinks he can make 5 of these movies? Or at least the standard of a trilogy? I mean, probably it would only worsen his workaholicism, though, but that really does support my theory, though. And then finally, Red Notice. This is one that's been getting a lot of attention in the news lately, because it was just announced it's going to Netflix. It was at Universal, but I guess they got some cold feet after Skyscraper, so they were like, alright, give it to Netflix. And it's their biggest commitment to a feature film. It's got Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds, but the biggest thing to know about this film is that it's supposed to spin off into another franchise. It's supposed to have franchise potential. What is it with you and franchises, Dwayne? Are you trying to be busy? You trying to exhaust yourself to death, dude? You can calm down, you know? We're trying to help you here, Dwayne. It's not okay to be a workaholic. You need to relax. Are you okay? Is there something you're trying to... Dwayne, is there something wrong? Do you need help? Because if you need a therapist, Dwayne, I could be there. I mean, you're like in several different places around the world, and I'm just in Virginia. But if you could fly me to wherever you are right now, then I will be your therapist. I pay $50 every half hour, but I intentionally have my sessions stretch out to an hour, so just $100, you know. And if you need to go longer, then sure, go ahead. But that's, you know, it's gonna double, and we can't stop at an hour and a half. It would have to be stretched to 2 hours, so $200. $200, yeah. I think that's fair. Now, those were just the films that already have release dates that he's already shot, or in the case of Red Notice, he's about to shoot this January. There are so many other films that he has planned to work on that further supports my theory that he's a workaholic and needs serious therapeutic help. What's wrong, Dwayne? I'm here to help you, buddy. Let's take a look at some of these real quick. Big Trouble in Little China. Dude, this was announced in 2015. This has been on the back burner for 4 years now. It's 2019, Dwayne. Are you ever gonna make this movie? Or do you just want your IMDb thing to, like stretch out until it's like 15 pages long of stuff in development or something, because gotta admit, having the Steven Spielberg look makes you look pretty cool. However, it's not healthy, Dwayne. It's not healthy, dude. Black Adam, honestly, I'm shocked they haven't announced the Black Adam production yet, since Shazam 2 is gonna start filming like in spring. Maybe at Comic-Con, there will be a surprise from Dwayne Johnson himself. He'll live stream a video from him at the gym, like, hey guys, I'm just pumping some iron because later today we're gonna start shooting Black Adam. Haha, got him. We're actually starting production right now, surprise. I mean, that would be a very Dwayne Johnson thing to do. Like, that's very kooky. The King. Now, I'm really concerned about this film because it's directed by Robert Zemeckis, legendary filmmaker, written by the guy who wrote Braveheart, and it could be Dwayne's chances to get an Oscar. However, they have not announced when they're going to shoot this yet, but it was announced a while back. I don't want to say a year, but it feels like 2 years since this was announced. My concern is Dwayne going to be struggling so hard to make this film? Is he going to rush Rob Zemeckis into production in like the next month? Are we gonna see that production video of him on Instagram like, hey everyone, it's Dwayne Johnson and I'm here shooting The King right now, and try to get it out before Oscar season so we can get an Oscar? Dwayne, please don't rush other people's work just to serve your working addiction, dude. It's alright to take some time. And then you have the untitled Larry Hilblum project. I don't know who that is. Let me look up who Larry Hilblum is real quick, see if I guess that's who he's playing. So let's take a look at him. That's not who, is that supposed to be who, that's supposed to be who Dwayne Johnson's playing? What? This has to be a mistake. This has got to be a mistake. Oh, here's Larry Hilblum's son. I mean, he's got a tattoo. Not as cool as Dwayne Johnson's, or not as many as Dwayne Johnson, but almost looks like him. But like Dwayne Johnson's like in his 40s, and this dude is like 20 years old. Who are you playing, Dwayne? Why are you in this movie? You don't look like the real Larry Hilblum, bro. Are you just signed on, dude? What's going on, Dwayne? Is your working addiction so bad that you're about to play real people that you don't even look like? Dwayne! Dwayne! Stop! Get some help! I'm your help, Dwayne. Hire me, bro. This is Doc Savage. It's based off of Pulp Fiction magazines. Not the Tarantino movie, like actual Pulp Fiction magazines. And it's directed by Shane Black and written by him and the guy who helped him write The Nice Guys. Dwayne, you should probably make this movie at some point, dude. It could actually turn out really well. Okay, wait, okay. Well, after The Predator, I guess I'd be a little concerned, too, to work with Shane Black again. But then again, that was him and, like, some other writer, dude. This is him and the guy who helped him write The Nice Guys, which is awesome. Do this movie, Dwayne. Do this movie. Stop waiting. It's been here for, like, several years, Dwayne. You gotta get this out. See? It's been here for a while. He signs on to stuff, I think, so that he's always busy. Watch, in the next couple days, he'll get another project announced, like, hey guys, it's Dwayne Johnson, I'm gonna be working on another movie, and then it's just gonna sit here in the in development section of IMDb for like 13 years, and then finally he'll be like, hey, remember that thing I announced like 13 years ago? Well, we're finally shooting, I got my pal Kevin Hart. Dwayne, it's okay to not be in everything at once, because you have so many productions that you're supposed to get started at least at some point. But how? You can't shoot all of them at once, Dwayne. Oh my god. You're such a busy man, but like almost so unnecessarily. This next one is Alpha Squad 7. He's also producing the film, and the last we heard of it, it was picked up by DreamWorks. I don't think DreamWorks Animation, I think just regular DreamWorks. And it's been announced that it was acquired by DreamWorks in 2015? Dwayne! 2015 is a long time to be cast in something, and to announce something and to not even make it. Dwayne! Come on, Dwayne! Wait, hold on. Is this supposed to launch a franchise? Let's see. This project is meant to act as a two-hander as well as launch a potential franchise. That's right! A potential franchise! Dwayne! I know you're producing this, but maybe take a step back and not star in it, so that it frees up your schedule and you don't feel so stressed out all the time. You can actually finally relax. Dwayne. Also, what does two-hander mean? What is that? Let's look up the definition real quick. And while I'm doing so, I noticed that you have 2 writers on there, and maybe it not being into production sooner is because those 2 writers aren't doing stuff that, I mean, that you want to see in the movie. And I'm just saying, like, I may not have the best experience in the biz, but, I mean, if you need someone to touch up your screenplay, write up exactly what you want to see, I could be that guy for you. I mean, I'm not trying to put myself out there like that, but, you know, I mean, it's kind of inappropriate because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be your psychologist and therapist, but, I mean, if you need some help writing it, I mean, I'm just saying, or if you have an alien, I assume you're going to be in space. If you need an alien, I could be the voice. If you need someone to do the mocap for it too, then I'll try that too. I once again, not experienced, but I mean, if it comes to working with you, I mean, I'll try to do my best. Sorry, forgot what I was doing here. My bad. Let's go back to this definition. Okay, two-hander. A term for a play, film, television program with only 2 main characters. The 2 characters in question often display differences in social standing. Wait! So it's called Alpha Squad 7 because the squad is only the 7th squad of 2 people? Oh, so you're not looking for a big, ginormous cast. What the heck, Dwayne? Let other people in on this, dude. Alpha Squad 7. That should mean 7 people. I don't want to see 2 people. Get 7 people. Get a bunch of big actors, and then get me to do one of your alien characters, because I would very much like to be a part of this project. Alright, what's next? We have an untitled Dwayne Johnson action comedy. Another one of those. Another Central Intelligence. It looks like we got Will Gluck as a director, and he made Easy A and Friends with Benefits, 2 movies that I think are really good, and then he also directed Annie and Peter Rabbit. One is way worse than the other, however, are they good? No. Okay, but maybe the writer can help elevate this. Maybe Will Gluck just needs a really good screenplay. So let's look at the writer here. He wrote Doom? With Dwayne Johnson too? Dwayne! No! Dwayne! Come on, dude, I thought you learned from this. Don't work with anyone from Doom again, dude. Gah! And then for some reason, San Andreas 2 is still here. Like when they announced the sequel, like 4 years ago, after the first movie came out, 4 years ago, and I need to remind you, it almost felt like a joke. Like, yeah, we're thinking about making another one. But I guess it has its own IMDb page, so they actually are thinking about making another one. I don't know why you would. It's a disaster movie. Making more of those is just kind of weird. I think you can cancel this project. Dwayne, I feel like you can trust me here. No one wants to see San Andreas 2. Like, no, people showed up for the first one, obviously, but as soon as you announce we're doing hey guys, it's me, Dwayne Johnson on Instagram, we're doing San Andreas 2 right now, and you're all gonna really love it. I feel like at that point, no one's gonna care, Dwayne. Also, they just had earthquakes in California like a couple days ago, so maybe making it now is just a little bit not a good idea. Maybe don't do it. Last thing I'm going to talk about is John Henry and the Statesman. It's about the legend of John Henry and other folk legends. Alright, who's it directed by? Jake Kasdan? The guy who helped you make Welcome to the Jungle and Jumanji The Next Level? Dwayne, stop getting your friends involved with your working addiction, dude. Soon you're going to get Jake Kasdan addicted to working. And then you're just going to make every film together. Dwayne, it's not okay to spread your disease like this. I mean, I say disease like it's some contagious thing and not some mental thing, but it is, Dwayne. Like, really? I mean, it's not, but it could be, Dwayne. It just depends on how you look at it. You can't do this to people, Dwayne. You gotta stop. Although, I will say that this could be pretty good, because even though Jake Kasdan has had some ups and downs, it's written by a guy who wrote Puss in Boots and the Lego Ninjago movie, 2 movies I actually kind of like, so this could be pretty good. But no, Dwayne, that's enough! I made this video not to make fun of Dwayne Johnson, or to ridicule him, but to offer my help to you. Dwayne, listen to me. I'm a high school graduate. That makes me the most experienced guy in the field of working addictions. You gotta stop. Once again, if you need therapy, you don't even need me, even though I'd probably be the best. You can get anyone else to help you. If you need some time at home, just seek out that help, Dwayne. Dwayne, we love you. And if you need some time off, that's perfectly okay. we'll be back whenever you come back, alright? We love you, Dwayne Johnson, from the bottom of our hearts. We just want the best for you. And we don't want you to be a workaholic who has like 1,500 movies in his in-development section on IMDb. That's just too much, Dwayne. It's too much. It's bad enough that the 4 movies that are about to come out are supposed to launch other franchises, which means you'll be even busier, but it's okay, Dwayne. You can still stop now. I'm sure they can recast you. So, Dwayne, we love you. I hope you're okay. And if you are, good. But if you're not, seek some help, because we're all here for you. Also, if you're seeking help for that Alpha Squad 7 movie, I'm also right here. You know exactly where to find me. Wink. Alright guys, that'll do it for Therapist Jackson today. We'll see you next time for the next video where I go into Steven Spielberg's in-development section on IMDb, because Jesus fucking Christ!